Hey Aries, how are you doing? This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with a fabulous and most magical Aries? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Devil, Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Aries, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Devil, and the Devil, yes, can be temptation. Temptation is testing you, and why it's testing you is this Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is velocity, vitality, and news communication. There's some kind of communication coming towards you, and as you're walking out the door, somebody is tempting you with some kind of offer. But in the blocked and challenged position is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is, yes, an investor. It also can be an opportunist. It means somebody who wants to ride another person's coattail, but doesn't want to put in the effort or work. They don't want to work for anything. So there is something about the need for greed, materialism. This can also be some kind of codependency on a person, a circumstance. You know, Devil energy can be Capricorn. Yes, it can also be something about father. So there could be some kind of situation where you are walking away from some kind of drama and getting yourself unstuck, needing to think a new thought. So what is this Devil energy? I'm getting like, don't get distracted, keep walking out the door. There's some kind of like purge. And maybe you are. Maybe you're purging baggage. Maybe you're purging patterns, habits, especially with the Devil. The Devil can be like patterns or outdated beliefs, imposter syndrome. Like you thought it was impossible to walk out some kind of door, but it's actually possible. Something you thought that was impossible is actually possible. And the King of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who is extremely selfish and greedy. So money hungry, somebody who has a lot of maybe status or wealth. At the same time, they could be living off their visa. So not everything that you see. So something here is an illusion. See how this person's got like money dripping out of their hands? So there could be something here around a situation, a work situation, that's toxic, or even, what is that word? Illegal? Something here is illegal. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Ace of Swords is about break free and break through some kind of circumstance or a situation. And this is about uncovering some kind of truth. Ace of Swords is claiming victory, success. And this is about rising above some kind of situation. This can be something also that has to do with cutting out your own deceptive behavior. And this is about boundaries. New beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. This is mine. And you're making something crystal clear, or there's something about seeing crystal clearly of some kind of person in your external environment or your surroundings. Because the Eight of Wands is coming towards you, which could be heading in a different direction, because you have 3 eights on the board. So what goes around comes back around to you, or you're discovering something. So this is coming back around to you, and you're going to see it with that Ace of Swords. Like it's something that's tempting you. It's low-hanging fruit. And the Eight of Wands is like, I need to smoke my tires out this door. So what is this Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands, yes, can be passion, desire. So this could be like somebody pulling you in with just sexy time, or somebody sexting you, texting you. So what is this Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands is also distance. So distancing yourself and purging a lot of baggage. And this could be like physical baggage, emotional baggage. Maybe you're doing some kind of cleanse as well. 8 of Wands could be going out and getting more exercise. So there's something to do with like, maybe you've been overeating, overspending, overdoing it. And you're like, I got to get a handle on that. Enough is enough, right? And the 8 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So there is a way out. So now you have 4 8s on the board. And this 8 of Swords is self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped, and I don't see a way out. The way out is some kind of communication with a person at a distance. So this can also be in the other direction. There's somebody here that can help you at a distance. This is also go the distance and think a new thought. You have some kind of creative passion or desire. This is your outlet. So it's almost like you need to get out of something that you think that debilitates you or limits you. And this could be a mindset. So this needs to be mind over matter. I need to break this pattern, whatever that pattern is to you. So let's just say that you have a habit of, because people are very visual. So let's just use something visual. And I have this bad habit and it's really hard to break. I like eating chips and I like eating sugar and I like eating chocolate bars and stuff like that. So I am walking out the door and I'm going to the grocery store and I'm like, I'm done with all this chocolate. I'm done with this sugar hangover. I'm done with, this extra pounds on me, whatever this is, I'm done with it. And then you go to the grocery store and there it is, the temptation. It's right there. It's in your face. What are you going to do about it? Well, you can engage in it or you can walk away. But there is still an energy of needing that confidence to push yourself forward instead of pull yourself back into a dynamic. Because pulling yourself back into a dynamic is a false sense of security and safety. Because eating some kind of, yummy, good food, it makes you feel good at the time. It's a really hit of that dopamine, getting a hit of dopamine, but it doesn't last for long. So something is not going to last for long. What is this 8 of Cups in your focus? 8 of Cups is emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation that you know damn well doesn't serve your highest good. And the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords is about take the pressure off yourself, be more kind, be more gentle, and be more soft with yourself. This is, I have the clarity and I have the truth. This is about you being open and receptive to conversation, but you're not putting up with anybody's garbage or BS. Your BS radar is going to be extremely high. So you're even in a situation, this could also have something to do with becoming single, less codependent on others, reliant on others. You rely on yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. This is, I'm saving myself and I'm taking this action. And there could be people who are a little bit harsh or judgmental towards what you're doing. They're like, well, what do you mean you're walking away from this job? This is good. You're making good money here, but you hate it. Workaholic syndrome. And there's superficial people around you, gossip, whatever. It can also be a situation where this Queen of Swords is giving you some kind of clarity and truth and being like, Aries, wake up, walk away from this. This could be a person at a distance. This is somebody who's giving you great advice or a second opinion. So this could be a friend, right? Or an actual advisor. Like, I advise you, this is wise advice. Give yourself the advice that you would give your best friend, give to yourself, okay? And your blocked and challenged position is this King of Pentacles. Now, King of Pentacles is Kingpin. This can also be somebody who is extremely generous. But in the blocked and challenged position, this is somebody who is superficial. Materialism is more important to them. Also, there's something about money hungry, living off their visa. So not everything here that glitters is a golden opportunity. This person also can be overspending, overeating, overconsuming. What are you overspending, overeating, and overconsuming in your life? Are you overconsuming on adding things to cart? Where are you wasting your time? So this is, I need to get clarity and I need to get focused. And discipline. There's something about a boundary and a boundary. So having healthier boundaries in your life. So how do you establish a better boundary? Well, like I said, let's start with the going to the store and I'm not going to eat sugar today. Well, hold that boundary to yourself. Hold yourself accountable for that. What is this King of Pentacles? It's some kind of commitment here that ties up your money, or you're codependent and reliant on a person here. And the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Like I said, not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. This can also be get rich quick schemes, falling for schemes and scams. Or you have a person around you. And this Five of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Taurus. So right here, this could be mental health, ill health, depression. Same thing with the Devil, low vibrational energy. Is something toxic in your environment, or there is something that you're ingesting that is toxic for you. Could be something on social media that you're watching. So it's about watching more positive things on social media that uplift you, that make you feel more, even affirmations, positive affirmations of like, this is lack mentality. This is also somebody who is living off their visa. Like I said, this is a bum. So you might think this person has it all together, all put together, and you're seeing this, something yummy, temptation, right? But it's a facade, it's fake. It's also like shady. Your outcome is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it's almost like it's just a pattern. So there's something about a pattern that like, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. So you have to start saying, I'm not stuck. I can create whatever I want to create. Anything that I put my mind to, I can take action towards. But I'm also getting, this could be in prison. So this could be somebody who maybe self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped in looping thoughts. So looping thoughts, can you loop a thought that is positive versus negative? Can you loop a thought that is, so affirmations, or watching more positive influencers? So right here, you could be having a conversation, right, with this person, Queen of Swords. But if you are, let's just say that you're struggling to stay focused, well, then you would want to watch YouTube videos on how to be more focused, right? Something that used to be fertile is not fertile, right? Because in the blocked and challenged position is not feeling supported. But then it is also a situation that is, it's empty, it's draining, it's taxing. And the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then you have the Eight of Wands up there. So it almost feels like you gain a little bit of traction and then all of a sudden you revert and your old self creeps in. You have to allow old Aries to die. So your old self doesn't exist anymore. So who are you today? Well, I'm this person. I show up for myself and I can be very responsible. This is also not lowering your voice. Speaking. You have a purpose here. And then this Six of Wands is hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone. So you've hit a milestone with a subject, a topic, a situation. Free your mind. So you are free, but you feel like you're stuck. So again, it's just a thought pattern. So what is this Devil energy and the Ace of Swords? Breaking free. There's something I just want to break free. Okay, so you want to break free from what? You can get yourself out of this. And the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So there's two people down here and there's one up here, okay? So this Magician, this King of Pentacles, this Devil energy, it almost feels like what somebody has, you want, because this could be jealousy and envy. And then the Ace of Swords, okay? See these cards? King of Pentacles is solid, stable, reliable. Devil energy is low vibrational energy. It means superficiality, toxicity in some kind of commitment, connection, job situation. Could be a boss, could be a father. This is also control and power. And then this is catching your lucky break, break free of all this energy. Especially with this being on the board here. It's like you already have your truth. See, this is a performance. So it's almost like you're seeing somebody perform or putting on a good performance. You're like, oh, yeah, that's a good performance. But you don't have to do anything. You could just view it. This is also just view your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. And all the thoughts that you think are not all correct. They're sneaky little liars. So this Eight of Wands is some kind of like a block in creation. So you're watching somebody create something and you're like, there's no way I could do that. But that's the block in creation. This is also stuck on passion or money, materialism. Like there's something here that, or social, something about social. So you're comparing somebody here who has been in a business for a really long time and it almost feels like keeping up with the Joneses. Like I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up with everyone around me. You don't have to. Queen of Swords is also somebody who needs to do something singular or solo. It means you need to do something on your own for you. And when you do that, you claim the victory. It also gets you out of the thought pattern. There's something about like just looping thoughts over and over and over again. But those looping thoughts is just taking you down a rabbit hole. So there's something about your creation and inspiration. Take action towards anything. And the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Can be somebody's pride and ego is getting the best of them. Or maybe you're too proud. Your pride and ego. But with this Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so here. Eight of Swords is I'm stuck. I'm stuck and tied in this situation. I don't know how to get out of this conflict. That Five of Wands can also be competition or territorial. Somebody also could be very controlling and territorial. Or this is a deep-rooted insecurity. So this is the crabs in the bucket. Okay, Aries? So around you is people who are draining your time, money, energy, and focus. So that's about the focus, the clarity. It's about, yes, your focus and your clarity. So you need to remove yourself from whatever this situation is, whether it's people, noise. You need a hot minute to yourself, okay? Five of Wands is the crabs in the bucket. Do you know the crabs in the bucket? It means you're almost escaping a situation. You're almost walking out this door and then somebody pulls you back to the bottom. But this can pull you forward. This is inspiration, passion, desire, and news. There's somebody here at a different area of your life who is conversating with you and saying, Aries, do this. You got this. It means you don't have to sit and marinate in these deep-rooted insecurities or conflicting feelings. And then the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords, You have somebody who is not unbiased. This could be a friend. This could be, you know, an advisor. I advise you to walk away, Aries. This is me being your friend. You have what it takes, but you got to do it on your own. Nobody's coming. So right here, this is about you, 8 of Cups, and you're crystal clear on what you're doing here with that Queen of Swords. Clarity, truth of a circumstance or a situation. You also have 2 cards of jealousy and envy. So somebody could also be jealous and envy that you're getting out of some kind of toxic, you know, work situation, where there also could be a lot of workaholic syndrome. Like somebody here works a lot and you could be just trying to have a conversation with this person. And then you have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is what you're asking for. 8 of Cups is emotionally walking away from a person, place, or a situation that no longer serves your highest good in pursuit. You are the one to pursue this. 9 of Cups is about creating your own emotional sovereignty. So everything external out here, so when you focus out here and say, well, when I have love, then I'll be happy. Nope, because you have to love harder on yourself. This is about filling up your own cup. So once you're in a place of 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups is creating your own emotional sovereignty and happiness. I'm the one that creates this. This is me. You got to say it to yourself, I create my own happiness. So if you're miserable at a job, well, then that would be you putting out your feelers and resume and sprucing up your resume. I have the clarity and truth. All I have to do is take this action and vocalize. This is also, I'm not happy. What makes me happy is to walk away and to get what it is that you want. You're going to get what it is that you want, and when you have this discipline for your thoughts, and also to create, no matter what you look at. So if you're like, okay, this is $10,000. When I have $10,000, then I'll be happy. You have to be in the energy of happiness now to be able to attract this $10,000, right? So that's about, you already have to see yourself as wealthy, happy, and whole. You've always been whole and complete, but somewhere down the line, somebody told you you were not good enough or you wouldn't make it. Then fake it, Aries here. This is also about you cutting out of a love bombing situation. This is somebody who's very charming and a love bomber. Can also be something about overspending, overeating, overconsuming, and overindulging, boozing, right? So lay off the booze. Booze keeps your brain awake, right? Not saying you're drinking, but that's this case. Let's look at this King of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position. A false sense of security and safety, and or somebody who is extremely greedy and selfish. But this person is overspending, overeating, overconsuming. So they're a bum. They're living off their visa. And the 5 of Cups. You see that house? A house is right in half. This is also blame, shame, regret, resentment. So there's a need for you to be more nice to yourself. This is, I regret getting into this job situation. I regret on, drinking. I regret, stop it, knock it off. This can also be somebody who is an energy or an energetic leech and drain, or this person plays the victim, but they are the villain. This is blame, shame. I need to blame and shame somebody for my problems. So I'm going to blame Aries. I'm going to take it out on Aries. But this can also be something you're doing. I'm going to blame and shame somebody because I have misfortune. Well, The only reason why sometimes we stumble upon misfortune or something doesn't work out according to a plan is because when we fixate or attach to an outcome of the outcome we desire, you'll be disappointed every time. But there's something about lightening up. If you're taking things too seriously and too personally, lighten up. Lighten up. So 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and then you have all these 8s. The only way out is through here, Aries. You're going to get through this. By what? Letting go of patterns. These patterns are keeping you in a rut. And whatever rut that is, and going to a job every day and you're like, I hate this job. Okay, we'll do something about it. Stop complaining. And then you're building more resentment towards the job or this person. You're building more resentment towards a past situation. Or feeling guilty because you didn't leave sooner. Or feeling guilty that you didn't take that initiative. And it could be in anything. Like I said, it could be as simple as sugar, where you're sitting there and you're feeling guilty. You just ate a bag of chips. And you're just like, oh, I'm just such a fat dog eating chips on the couch. Be more nicer to yourself. And the Ace of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is about a self-love project. To be more kind, gentle, and nice to yourself. Ace of Cups and 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is about setting yourself free, hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone in your life, and you're going to be happy, okay? So focus on the outcome that you want. This self-love project is really important. Self-care and self-love. So you've been giving in or barking up the wrong trees to get love, or this is loving yourself first. So see how she's holding this wand in her hand. You've had the wand the whole time. Your thought and pattern said, I didn't have the love, because you have to give it to yourself first. So there is something about needing to really put yourself first. You've been putting other people before you. It's almost like I'm just trying to run away. I just want to feel something. So I'm just going to look out here. I'm going to look external. Nothing out here is going to make you happy. It will temporarily make you happy, but then you're going to get back into the 8 of Swords. I'm stuck. This Ace of Cups is, I need something new and fresh. This is also a new person coming into your life. This can be you. I'm a new person now. This is who I am now. I'm unconditional love. And the Ace of Cups is also peace and harmony. Water. The water and fire. And then you have a little bit of earth here. Don't forget the lessons that it taught you along the way. 6 of Wands is about putting yourself out there. Putting yourself out there. In one way or another, you're going to be rewarded. Pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with true and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So there's something about needing to spread your wings and fly. So who's clipped your wings? Who clipped your wings along the way of some kind of path? golden solar dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. So this is requiring you to take action. Masculine energy is about action. And it says, let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. You were meant to stand out. So you're watching all these people on social media standing out, but you're the one who's meant to stand in the spotlight. But you have to create it. If you build it, they will come. So there is something about let your DNA be reprogrammed. So like I said, there's a programming going on in your mind, and you think the same thoughts over and over and over again. I don't know how long you've been thinking the same thoughts. 8 years? 8 years is a long time to be sitting in the exact same thoughts, doing the exact same routine. And then you're like, why am I in a rut? Well, because that's how we get there easily, right? Silver Dragon eliminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See your higher possibilities. So this is a soul quest. This is deep in your soul. Where the key is, you're looking for the key. You're looking outside of you. The key is inside of you. It's your heart. Connect with your heart. And love way harder on yourself than you've ever in your entire life. Hot, sexy time, all about the attraction, might be just physical and new affair. So this is hot, sexy time here. Might be a good time. Maybe somebody has a lot to offer and maybe they don't. Maybe it's a lie, right? Because like I said, you have an investor or an opportunist. Somebody looking for an opportune moment to have a good time. Not worth your time. Love yourself harder. Ascension, resolving the past, overcoming emotional blocks, and spiritual relationship. This is about you connecting with spirit. Spirit has a plan, but do you trust in spirit? And like I said, not all the thoughts you think are correct. Some of them are sneaky little liars. But can you think a new thought? Breaking up, grieving your loss, feeling lonely, processing heartbreak. Okay. And you might be processing some kind of heartbreak. It might be an old heartbreak where you've built up so much resentment and guilt and blame and shame, possibly even towards yourself. Like you blaming and shaming yourself of like, how did I get myself in this job? Or, you know, whatever it is. Be more kind. You got to be more kinder to yourself here. Tree, affairs with your family. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. That's all you want. Peace, happiness, harmony. It's about creating your own emotional happiness. And how are you going to do that? With discipline and focus. Every time you find your mind wandering here, Aries, call out your name. Say, what am I doing right now? So whatever your name is, call out your name. So when you focus on that person who you resent and blame, shame, whatever, call out your name and say, what do I need to focus on right now? That's how you break a pattern. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. And that's affairs with your family. So this could be like something to do with an actual affair. It can have something to do with somebody here has money problems and is coming to you, right? Opportunist. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So you will reap what you have sown. If you've sown good seeds and you've been on the, you know, on the up and up and you just feel like, well, why can't I get ahead? You're there. You're almost there. The 9s, you got the 8s and the 9s. You're almost there. You're almost out of the woods. You're almost out of this maze. Fox, shrewdness and resourceful, especially in business and career. So that I associate with the Queen of Swords. You're shrewdful and resourceful, but you also have the resources. Somebody in your external environment is in a different direction. And wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. But it says bear danger, especially when money matters. So maybe this person owes you money. Maybe this person took you for granted, right? Had a false persona, false mask, businessman, businesswoman. But really they're broke, like they're broke in their company or something here. Aries. Stay positive, remain positive, and you've got this. Stepping into a new experience. You need to, this is a new experience, something new that you've never experienced before. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.